Give you some prospect props that I like for the night. Today's date is Tuesday, February 7th, 2023. Let's get right into it. First play I'm looking at is Russell Westbrook. We're looking at his points prop of 13.5. As you see, he's been smashing this lately, 7 out of the last 10, playing against his old team, OKC. I like Russ to go over the prop of 13.5. Second prop I'm looking at is coming from New Orleans Pelicans versus Atlanta. And we're looking at Larry Nance Jr., who's really been thriving lately since a couple of their superstars are out. As you can see in his last 6 games, he's went over 7.5, scoring over 10 in 5 of those 6 games. They're playing Atlanta. To me, not too much defensive at the power forward and center position. And I'm going to go with the over on Larry Nance Jr. for 7.5. He had 8 in his last game versus Atlanta. Third prop I'm looking at is coming from that same game, and we're going to look at John Collins. As you can see, Collins has hit this point prop of 12.5 in 5 out of his last 10, but not so good in his last 3. This game is in New Orleans. Let's look at him away. Away, he's only done this 40% of the time, and like I said, his last 3 he haven't played well at all against New Orleans. Let's look at all. He had 7 against New Orleans in his last game. We're gonna 2 days rest. Let's just look at 2 days rest also. 2 days rest, he hits his prop 4 out of 6 times. Let's look at the season. Season, he's hit it 53% of the time. For his last 30, let's look at the complete season. Complete season is 48% of the time. This one's a little close to me. New Orleans is very good defensively against the power forward, middle of the road in all the other categories. But I'm going to take the under on John Collins tonight. We're going to take the under 12.5 on Collins tonight. And the final player that I'm looking at is DeAndre Ayton. Phoenix. Looks like Devin Booker is coming back tonight, but I don't think that's going to take away anything from Ayton, who has been killing it lately. His prop is 17.5. They're playing Brooklyn. The game is in Brooklyn, I think. Yeah, the game is in Brooklyn. As you can see, Brooklyn's one of the worst against the center. Free throws allowed, they're going to foul him. Middle road, 3 points allowed. They're one of the best against points allowed field goal percentage. But I like Ayton in this matchup tonight. 7 out of 10, he smashed his prop. We're going to take the over on Ayton, 17.5 points for tonight. So slight recap here. First player we're taking is Russell Westbrook, 13.5 points over. Larry Nance Jr., 7.5 points over. Going to take the less on John Collins, under 12.5 points. And we're going to take the over on DeAndre Ayton, over 17.5 points. So those are a few plays I like for the night. Go ahead and like, subscribe. Both those things would be greatly appreciated. Tool that I use to help me determine which way I'm going to go on these props is props.cash. Go ahead and there's a link down in the description. Use my code WISEGUYBETS to get percentage off. That's all I have for today. Until the next video, peace.